Round one.
Төлtаев very quickly across the ring there. Maybe he's going to look to be aggressive here against Mouydinkhoujaev and see if he can put him onto the back foot. What is absolutely crucial in these 3-round fights is that you do not let these fighters like Mouydinkhoujaev just settle into some kind of a rhythm. If you do, before you know it, you're 2 rounds in, you've lost both rounds, and you've got a mountain to climb. You cannot allow them to settle, but you can't be too reckless either. Төлтаев just with a nice guard there, looking to get close. Physically, you look at the size of Mouydinkhoujaev and you wonder how he gets all of that into 67 kilos. He is bigger than Төлтаев. Right hand to the body, good shot from Төлтаев, then goes up to the head, good combination. Strong left hand though from Mouydinkhoujaev, comes back immediately. This is good stuff. And Төлтаев has, I think, got absolutely the right idea here. He's trying to be proactive, he's trying to make things happen, put the pressure on the fighter in red. You cannot allow someone like him just to have things his own way. Good right hand again there from Төлтаев, and a right into the body. Combination from Төлтаев. He's done a good start here. We're heading into the final minutes of round one. One landed there from Mouydinkhoujaev. It's a cut. Right eye of Төлтаев. I'm not quite sure if it's just on the cheek underneath the eye. It looks like it probably is. Left into the body there, and I imagine, well, I'll wait for the signal from the referee. It could be from a punch, that. Head clash is the signal being given by our ref. But we don't want this one being stopped early, because this is a good fight, it's a good watch. And how does that look? She's just pinching it together there. Doesn't look great. And this is a kind of injury that if further punches land on it and worsen it, then we could see the fight stop. In that case, then Mouydinkhoujaev would win, because although the cut was opened up by a head clash, it wasn't stopped on that head clash, so you can win by making that cut worse. So there goes the bell at the end of the first round. Good opening round. Not much in that. Төлтаев did some good work in that first 3 minutes. And they're just trying to get the swab in there with the adrenaline solution on it. Just clamp it in there. And take that out and then just pinch it. Try and get it to bind as much as they can. Okay, I think this one coming up now is the head clash. There we go. That's where the cut was caused. He knew straight away.
Seconds out.
So split scoring. Mouydinkhoujaev gets it with 3 of the judges. Төлтаев with 2. It was close. I'd have been blue corner myself there. I think not much in it at all, though. Mouydinkhoujaev just steps in and lets that left hand go immediately. Төлтаев has just got to forget about that cut. He can't allow that to bother him. He did well in that opening round. The game plan he brought, I think, is exactly the right one. You've got to be bold against someone like this. As I said, you can't be gung-ho, but you have to be bold. Blood coming from that cut again, but not too much of it. That was good work, just shrugged him off and then landed the left hand. There was nothing wrong with that. The referee didn't say anything. There was no call to break. That's a good combination. The uppercut, I think, got through. The other two were blocked. And there was a right hand thrown there on the break, I think. Left hand into the pit of the stomach there from Mouydinkhoujaev, then looks to try and use that jab. That's a good combination from Mouydinkhoujaev. He's just beginning to catch Төлтаев on the way in this round. Төлтаев was managing to find a way onto the inside in that opening round, and he's finding it a bit more difficult here. But he's still just pressing the action as much as he can midway through the round and midway through the contest. Left into the body from Төлтаев. Looks for that left hand again. Mouydinkhoujaev didn't quite manage to get there with it. Just looking at Mouydinkhoujaev, I can't quite work it out whether there's a swelling on the left-hand side of his cheek, around the cheekbone or not, whether it's transfer from the blood, a little bit of shadow caused by that, but I think there is. I think in that head clash maybe he picked up some damage too. I can't get a really good look at it. It doesn't seem to be causing him too much discomfort. Төлтаев just trying to come forward again, just let's go with that right hand. Mouydinkhoujaev wasn't a fan of that at all. And he's really stuck at it here, the Kazakh. Mouydinkhoujaev was just beginning to turn the screw, I felt, about midway through the round, and Төлтаев just making sure that he's not going to concede that ground. He's not going to let that momentum turn too much against him. He dropped that first round on the split 3-2, so still very much in it. The scoring of this second round is going to be very, very important. Lands the left hand right at the end of the round there. Well, the cut's not causing too much of a problem since it happened, to be honest. It is quite wide, but it's not very deep, and I think that's the reason why it just hasn't bled that much. But immediately, just get the swab in, adrenaline solution on the swab, get it in there as quick as you can, leave it in there as long as you can, get it back out, and hopefully it just, as I say, it just binds, and you get that clotting.
Seconds out.
It's split scoring 4-1 in favour of Mouydinkhoujaev, which means that going into the final round, he's ahead.
Third and final round.
By 2 points on 3 scorecards. Төлтаev's got it by 2 points on 1 card, and the other one is level. But Төлтаев has got to take that level card. If he can do that, he needs a big round, take that level card, and he can take this to a 3-2 split and to bout review. It's been a good fight right from the first bell. Төлтаев came out strong, plenty of intent. Left into the body there from Mouydinkhoujaev, just a little stumble from Төлтаев, who's just trapped in the corner slightly here, but then just manages to step off to his left and find a way out. pouring into the 1-2 there. Mouydinhужаев, and then just trying to push his man off. Төлтаев trying to respond. Right hand lands there from the fighter in red, who's maintained the gap, kept the distance well in this final round. Uppercut, single left hand, jab left hand, and this is good boxing, keeping that upper body on the move. And the doctor's going to have a look at that cut again here. It's not bleeding too badly, to be honest. I think the doc will probably say that that's okay. But this is good stuff from Mouydinhужаев. You can see him just keep it on the outside there. He needs a really big finish here, Төлтаев. That one drawn card, if he can turn that his way, then he could be in business. But he's finding it difficult to get near Mouydinhужаев in this final round. Heads coming together again there, I think. 40 seconds remaining. He's come on strong in his final round, Mouydinhужаев, and Төлтаев has maybe just faded ever so slightly. He's still trying to let that right hand go. Well, there goes the bell. Really good fight. Really good fight. Mouydinhужаев, I'm confident, has done enough there. He took that lead into the final round. I think he's won that final round. He's won that final round clearly. But Төлтаев forced a really good performance out of him there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest via split decision and going into the semi-finals is in the red corner, representing Uzbekistan, Asahужа Mуйдинхужаев.